Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Open Potato, and here we check out the latest and the greatest strategy games each and every day of the week. Today, we're checking out either Quriocity or Quriocity. I presume Curiosity on the basis that it's a little quirky play on words. But hey-ho. Anyway, this is kind of a modular city builder set on an alien world where you have to build up a very barren and, I guess, disparate city. Anyway, we're going to jump into things and see what we've got going on. There is a little bit of background. Happy days, we're able to get to an alien planet, and we need to start getting to work colonizing this planet and making it look good. Now, as ever, I'll do my very best to explain what the heck is happening here and what on earth is going on. We got a little to-do list up in the top right-hand corner here, but probably first worth talking about exactly what the heck is happening. Thank you, video game. What the heck is happening sort of in the world. So the entire game is sort of, I guess, it's based on this, and this is actually kind of important, it's based on this sort of grid system. So there's a whole bunch of different grids, all over the map. And if we take a little zoom out, if we look at the overview, we can actually see at a glance that there will be, once my little scanning, I don't know, robot has completed its scanification, then we will get access to brand new resources and different power levels and different wind levels and sun. It all differs based on the sector that you're in, which is kind of cool. I like that. That's a nice little thing. And my understanding is that scanning is just going to happen completely automatically, so we don't really need to worry about that altogether too much. There's a couple of other things to bear in mind. Specifically here, we have a communication plot, which is, as far as I'm aware, it is just a sort of done-down communication facility, and we need to restore some electricity, some water, and some iron in order to get it back up to snuff. As you can see, look at that. We're scanning this next door sector, which is doing wonders. Right. Let's follow the objectives, and then we will talk about what's going on the screen, and we will talk about exactly what we need to do in order to take our colony to the next level. So, add a wind power plant. Let's do that in the first instance. So, basically, the thing about this game that you have to understand is that everything is done in kind of like quadrants. So what we're doing now is we are building the quadrant center, or the cluster center. We're gonna go and build this. This is the power storage facility. There's gonna be a whole bunch of different other storage facilities. In fact, I know for a fact we're gonna need to get the water storage up and running. Oh, we require a wind power plant for that to work properly. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna have to wait a second, but you get the picture. So the power storage will be the center of the cluster, and then around that, we are going to build a wind power plant. We can't build a wind power plant outside of the cluster. We have to build it within the cluster, which is fine. I've got no issues doing that at all. But anyway, it's going to be the power storage that dictates exactly where we're able to build all of these different buildings. Anyway, there's a whole bunch of, I guess, efficiency stats on here. That is relevant, very, very relevant to the specific energy available within this sector. As we can see, we've got 100% wind available, but only 50 solar. That will vary depending on the sector, so that is worth noting. Anyway, look at that. A lovely futuristic looking wind turbine. Marvelous. Feeding back to the power storage, charging up. That is marvelous. Very, very, very happy with that. Really, really can't complain. If we have a little look here, we can see at a glance our overview. Production every 6 minutes. We've got 90, and we've got total saved of 15, which is happy days. Right, let's see if we can try and get some other storage facilities up and running. Do we have any space over there? No, we do have space over here, though. Let's go over there. Clusters cannot overlap. I'm aware, video game. I'm aware. But we'll get the water well built over there. We'll also see if we can try and add an iron mine. And in order to add an iron mine, we're going to need to get iron storage too, which apparently we can't do until the water well is officially built. So I guess we're going to have to wait for that to happen as well, which is fine because we can stick it into 4 times speed and get building at a nice decent rate, which is marvelous. Right. So let's go to extractor units. We'll get a water well. We can't place while the game is paused. That's frustrating, but not the end of the world, I suppose. We'll get a water well. We'll build a water well over there. Beautiful. And then we will return to get the iron storage that I was talking about, which is marvelous. New sector has been scanned. Excellent. A new sector has been scanned. Power, rock are discovered in the new sector. If we have a little zoom out, we can see exactly what's going on. Power levels, yeah, totally different from this sector, which is definitely worth noting. Not super relevant at the moment, but it will be. It will be. Anyway, what else have we got going on? So we've got power, we've got water, we've got iron, the basic resources. We've also got rock, we've got soil, we've got copper, we've got gold, and we've got uranium. We've also got a little bit of a pollution interface over here. And then we've got our population stats, which is all down the side, you know, employment, health, education, food, recreation, etc. We've got 150 population at the moment. We have 150 that are basically unemployed. Not all of them are unemployed, but we've got plenty. We've got plenty at the present moment. Right, I need to get an iron mine, which is exactly what I'm going to do. Get an iron mine right in there. Brilliant. We'll get a maintenance department as well, and we will also get this communications plot restored reasonably quickly. Now, of course, we can build if we want to. We can build some more wind. We can build more wind turbines in this area. I'm not against doing that, but it doesn't really seem to me, anyway, to be a super prudent thing to do straight off the bat. I don't think that we really need to, and therefore I'm not going to. What I do want to do is I do want to get some rock storage over here. But again, we need to get the communications tower done first. We're going to wait until we've accumulated a little bit of iron, because we've got an iron mine which is working at a very, very decent efficiency, I would hasten to add, which is marvelous. Unfortunately, it's not particularly quick. In order to get the iron, we've got 108 production every 6 minutes. That's fine. What's our employment looking like? We've got 10 people employed. 10 people employed out of 150, so we've got plenty of people, which is marvelous. In order to build the communications plot, we're going to need 58 iron. We're very, very close to getting that, and that's going to hopefully allow us to build out with our existing plot, which is hopefully going to be happening very, very soon indeed. Video game, come on, you're there we go. Brilliant, we got it. To get that constructed, we'll dispatch all of these robots. We've got 6 rovers, by the way. Rover movement speed, rover construction speed, queue size, etc. That's all kind of relevant. The rovers are basically these construction robot things. Oh, look at that. Look at how good that is. Look at how good that is. That's looking marvelous. And you'll note, by the way, that they actually all disappeared into the communication tower, which is kind of relevant, actually, because iron not available in that sector. No, we're not looking for iron. We're looking for rock. Beautiful. Let's get that over there. Brilliant. Right, so that should allow, that should allow all of my rovers to build in the next sector, which is fantastic. Right, so what else do we need to get? We need to get a maintenance department. Well, that falls under admin services. What do we got here? We've got a spaceport, we've got a research center, and we've got a maintenance department. Now, in order to build a maintenance department, we're going to need 100 power, 54 iron, and 32 rock. And we've just started the process of getting rock up and running. By the way, upgrading, we can do upgrading, but we don't particularly need to worry about that altogether too much right now, do we? I do not think so. I'm going to get, by the way, another power unit over here. Let's do that. Marvelous. We'll start the process of accumulating more and more and more resources. The other thing that I potentially want to look into, the sewage processor. Where the heck does that fall? That falls under recycle units. What do we need for the sewage processor? We are going to need soil, but we're also going to need a recycle zone in order to make that happen. Now, have we been presented with the opportunity to extract soil yet by any chance? There is soil over here. Sector not scanned, sector not scanned. Okay, I mean, that's good to know, actually. That's good to know. And in fact, we can probably start the process of getting soil storage up over here. There we go. Marvelous. We should be able to go and build that. What's going on? Unemployment. Yeah, employment's looking fine. We've got a little bit of sewage. We're obviously working towards fixing that sewage situation, but we need more resources in order to do it. That's fine. Right, so maintenance departments. We need 54 iron. Well, we can try to get 54 iron. We're close. We're close. We're very, very close. There we go. Can I get a soil extractor in the meantime? Sorry, a soil processor. What do we need? We don't really need anything of value for it. Maintenance department to work properly. Okay, tell a lie. We need the maintenance department in order for it to work. That's fine. Right. Get the maintenance department up and running. That is fine. Happy, happy, happy with that. This building is responsible for maintaining units. Well, I have no idea why we need... Why the soil thing needs maintenance. I don't know. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. It's not for me to understand. It's just for me to have fun. And having fun, I am indeed. Right, so let's see if we can try and sort this sewage situation. The real question is, where do I want to put the recycle zone? It can only be placed in a sector that has rock. Okay, interesting. I'm not quite sure what the basis for that actually is, but I guess we'll find out. Disposes of sewage or disposes of... Okay, well, both. Recycle zone is not yet complete. I know, we're working on it. We're working on it, video game. We're working on it. But we're getting the basics, which is important, which is really, really good. This is all fine. We can increase our current number of employees, maximum number of employees, etc. We can do that under certain circumstances if we want to, if we need to. But apparently we're not able to do it quite yet. Not a problem. I mean, I could take action, but apparently I can't flip to manual. Okay, whatever. Doesn't matter. Not overly bothered at the present moment. I'm quite happy for the game to allocate resources automatically until we need to. We need to add a spaceport now, which is marvelous. I would be delighted to add a spaceport. Right. Can only be placed in a clean sector, which is right over here, which is happy days. Brilliant. And we need more iron. I feel like we pretty consistently need more iron. Why don't we build another iron mine? There we go. We've got the opportunity. We might as well. We've got the people to do the work, which is great. Yeah, I don't really see any need to... I don't really see any benefit to not doing this. We can also get a research center, which I think we can build right now. Can only be placed in a clean sector. Requires a spaceport to work properly. Right, so it's very, very sequential in the way that we need to approach things. We need a little bit more iron, but again, we're very, very close to getting there. I will say, I really do like the fact that we have, you know, a cluster center, and then we build out a whole bunch of stuff around it. Come on. Come on, where's my iron? Where's my iron? There we go. We got it. We got it. Brilliant. Let's freaking go. Let's make it happen. Right. Spaceport is a go. Marvelous. Bringing in people from different stations and planets. Yeah, I should note, by the way, I do have money. I gotta be honest, I've not actually really even looked at that slightly yet. I mean, you know, it's relevant how much money we're spending on it, and it's relevant how long we're taking to build things, but I haven't really, to be honest, worried about it altogether too much. Right. We need 30 power in order to build this structure. That's fine. Our consumption is actually quite high. Yeah, our power consumption is actually quite high, so we're probably going to pause a second, video game. We're probably going to run out of power. Let's get... Oh, can't place once the game is paused. Yeah, I don't understand that. I don't understand that. Right. Okay. Lots and lots and lots of building is going to take place. It's going to take a little while for us to get there, but our production is going to shoot way, 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 way up, which is marvelous. Actions required, battery low. Upgrade the principal rover to recharge. Okay, that's cool. So this is the principal rover. This is the thing. We can upgrade the principal rover here if we need to, but we're not gonna worry about this altogether too much at this present moment, because I would much rather get everything else sorted, and we've got a whole bunch of areas that we need to explore that we haven't even really necessarily looked into doing anything with yet, which is marvelous. Right, so that should sort out our power situation. That's good. Let's get ourselves a research facility. Excellent. No reason not to just stick it down, like, literally right next door. This communications tower is a little bit out of the ways, but, I mean, I'm fine. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. Right, we need to start fuel research, which is the next thing on the list. But again, making sure that we've got everything sort of properly scaled up is kind of important. I think we're fine for soil. We're fine for rock. We're fine for sewage. Produced per cycle is 100. Treated per cycle is 120. That leaves us with 20 untreated. So I tell a lie. I think I will maybe try and nab an additional sewage treatment plant. Yeah, that does seem kind of important. Right, okay, fuel research. Let's have a little look-see. Research fuel for Principal Rover 1. Let's do it. Cost 15k, time 8 minutes. Beautiful. We'll get started on that process. Not like it really particularly matters. We got plenty of money still kicking around in the bank, which is great. Put that down over there. And it's going to get our sewage over the line as well, which is great. Very, very, very happy with that. Cool. All right, let's crank it into 4 times speed. It's going to be interesting to see what happens when our people land at the spaceport, which is marvelous. Very, very, very happy days. Everything looks like it's going well. Little bit of an efficiency loss here, but that's not the end of the world. We're quite happy with the way that things are all sort of operating. I think we're fine. I think we are fine. Right. We're about to see the landing very, very shortly indeed, which I very much look forward to. We've got to add 2 apartments. Now, here's the thing. I don't want to shop for any items. I don't particularly...
Spaceport shuttle arrived.
Spaceport shuttle arrived indeed. And brought with it, by the way, 50 people. We need to get ourselves a little housing. Now, town hub and an apartment. Place an apartment times 2. Of course, we can't place whilst the game is paused, which is a deeply frustrating thing, of course. Let's do a town hub. It can only be placed in the sector which has water. Well, I guess we're going to return to the OG sector. And we will build, what, 2 apartments? How many people does this... Tenant capacity is 45 apiece. Right, so we are going to need literally 2. That's fine. We'll wait until the town hub construction is done, and then we will get this placed. But all in all, I don't think that we are too unhappy with the way that this civilization is shaping up. I think we can be quite happy. Right, so a vegetable farm, a food warehouse, I would imagine. Yeah, it needs to be placed in a specific quadrant, which we'll do. And then we will also get a vegetable farm right over here once the food warehouse is actually completed, which should be fine. There should be nobody that's homeless, which is marvelous. Employment is fine. Garbage is probably... Yeah, garbage is being produced now because of the fact that we've got apartments. They produce garbage. That's fine. I will get a garbage disposal. And that can go in the... There we go. That can go in that quadrant over there. I need to be somewhat careful about my finances at the moment, but I'm not overly concerned about how things are looking at the moment. We're 2.5 minutes away, give or take, from our next research objective, which is marvelous. And we can resume 2 or maybe even 3 times speed if we need to. But we'll get the vegetable farm done, and then we'll start pesticide type 1 research. What a catchy name. How long is this flipping warehouse taking? Ready in 12 seconds? Good. Right, we haven't looked at education units. We will very, very soon. Education Ministry has got a dependency on garbage disposal. Not quite sure why that is the case. Also, are we... Yeah, we're massively running out of water here. Let's pause and go back into extractors, and we'll get a water well, which of course we can't do because the game is paused. And we'll see if we can try and maybe yoink down 2 additional water wells, which should keep us afloat. Not for very long, I would hasten to add. We'll maybe just have to get another... Can't place on debris or rocks. That's unfortunate. Oh well, that's fine. That is what it is. We can only work with what we're given. Low resources. Buildings are not getting enough water. Yeah, I know buildings are not getting enough water. There is, frankly, absolutely nothing that we can do about it.
Completed.
Research completed. Excelente. That's marvelous. Right, so you're going to do resources required for fuel generation, next extraction cycle. Fine. That's okay. What was I going to do? I was going to do some small pesticide research, wasn't I? Yes, let's see what we can do. Reduces sewage production for all units by 10%. No. It's in food. Yeah, there we go. Pesticide type 1. Okay, all right. Let's start. It's going to cost me 10k, but it's going to be worth it. It's absolutely going to be worth it. Let me tell you. Going to be worth it. Right, what am I looking for? I'm looking for food units. Vegetable farm. Brilliant. Let's get it placed. Then we need to add a preschool, and then we need to launch the primary rover. Brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Happy days. Right. Place in 4 times speed, and let's get cracking. So we should be good for food now. We've got a little bit of crime. Employment is fine, but we should have food, which is great. I think we're in a good place. I think we're in a good place overall. Got the maintenance department, got the research center. Employment, again, you know, we can... don't need to worry about that, really. Power plants, yeah, we're fine for power plants. Storage, we've got storage. We can do some of this later stuff in a minute, but we'll have to wait a bit for that. We do need to get the education ministry. And I guess we'll get the education ministry
completed.
Right over here.
Spaceport shuttle arrived.
Right, spaceport shuttles arrived. Marvelous. Garbage disposal. We've got garbage disposal. We do not have the recreation center yet. We haven't got it unlocked, but we will. We will shortly. Don't you worry about that. Right. So we still have unemployment. We do need to maybe nab another colony unit just to fix the homelessness situation. Brilliant. Are we okay for soil? I think we're okay for soil. Tell a lie. We're absolutely not okay for soil. Our soil is going down. Same with rock. We need to fix both of those. Right. We'll get soil processor. Brilliant. And rock over here as well. Cool. Okay, so, you know, assuming that there's no power issues or power sort of discrepancy issues, we should be fine. I'm not overly concerned with how things are looking. We need 30 soil in order to build this structure. Yeah, I mean, we kind of knew that we would be running out of soil. Iron, we are actually running out of iron very, very slowly. Very, very slowly, in fact. Brilliant. That should return us to profitability. He says. As soon as that's done. In fact, that's not even going to return us to profitability. Yeah, we can't place over debris or rocks. We can actually, this thing here. This thing. Yeah, battery low. The rover. Unreachable by recharge rover. Upgrade the principal rover to recharge it. Yeah, I know, video game. I know. Because that would usually allow us to get rid of rocks and debris, which is kind of required. But hey-ho. Right, food warehouse. Pesticide data. We're producing this. It's marvelous. Great. Happy days. Medicine data. We need to do some research in order to get access to the medicine. That's fine. The vegetable farm is doing a grand old job, which is great. We're producing a whole bunch of vegetables. Infected by nothing, because of course we've got some pesticides, or we will have pesticides when we need them. Right. Buildings are not getting enough soil. Yeah, that's still the issue, isn't it? That is still a major issue. So let's get a brand new sort of bespoke soil area, and until we can get rid of the rocks here, we're just gonna sort of have to lump it. I'm afraid. Farm production. Let's take that, and then let's queue up a whole bunch of other stuff. Increases the maintenance speed by 2. Increases rover's flying speed by 2. I wouldn't say no to either of those things, to be honest. Research queue is full. Wow, that's a very, very small research queue. Very, very small research queue. I would say we can upgrade the communications tower as well if we want to. Upgrading the communications tower would allow us, after we upgrade the principal rover, yeah. Okay, I'm working on it. We're getting there. It will allow us to do a couple of things. It's definitely going to allow us to get It's definitely going to allow us to get an additional number of rovers, same movement speed, larger queue size, and same construction speed, but definitely not necessarily a bad thing to get set up at all. There we go. Brilliant. That's 3 soil extractors. Let's see if that puts any strain on anything here.
Shuttle arrived.
Brilliant. What do we got? Food is ready. Food is ready for vegetarians. That's a good way of putting it. That's a really, really good way of putting it. We got a couple of people that are homeless. Sewage treatment as well. We're going to need to sort of take that into consideration. One of those. Let's get
Research completed.
Recycle units. One of those and one of these. If we can. Which we cannot. That's a little bit unfortunate. Little bit unfortunate we just don't have the space to squeeze that in. Not necessarily the end of the world. There we go. We can't build it yet. Right. Yeah, garbage we're going to fix. Education, preschool, uneducated. Total educatable, preschool, uneducated. Okay, that's fine. We've got everybody in the preschool that we need, right? Oh, we haven't even built the preschool. What am I talking about?
New pest attack.
Whoa, new pest attack at the vegetable farm. Deploy the pesticide. Boom. Deploy the pesticide. Hold on. Go to 1 time speed. Deploying pesticide. Brilliant. Well. Infest timer, pesticide cycle. I think we got it. I think we got it. Okay. Research. Water is complete. Pesticide is generated and ready to use. Brilliant. We're still continuing to make it, which is fantastic. Yeah, we got one. Got one there. We're ready. We're absolutely ready for it. Now, do we want to do any other research? I think we probably do. Reduces sewage production by all units by 10%. That's pretty good. Wouldn't say no to that. Let's queue it up. I've still got plenty of cash in the bank, I would hasten to add. So that's very, very nice, in fact. We're 7 minutes away from this principal rover finally doing what it needs to do. Resources required for fuel generation. We're getting there. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Rock, unfortunately, we're in slightly low quantities.
Research completed.
Let's get 2 more. Get 2 more, and then we'll try and get some more iron as well. Maybe not that much, but definitely a little bit. Definitely won't hurt. Definitely will not hurt. Cool. Okay. Yeah, can I turn the spaceport off? I want to know if I can turn the spaceport off. I don't think I can.
Shuttle
I think we're just gonna have to deal with it. I can't flip to it. Oh well. Well, you know what? We're just gonna continually try and house as many people as we possibly can. It's gonna become legitimately unfeasible at some point, but hey ho. Right, maintenance, there's an issue with the rock processor. Why is that not being dealt with by the maintenance crew? It should be. Yeah, we shouldn't have an issue. We should be maintaining it. We should be maintaining it reasonably regularly. I can manually dispatch to it. That's fine. Not a problem. Maintain. Brilliant. Is that everything? That is everything. Right, we're 1 minute away. We're 1 minute away from getting the job done. Maintain over there. Brilliant. Anybody else need a little bit of maintenance? Don't think so. Yield harvested. The great news is that we've got food. We've got food. Garbage is accumulating in slightly large quantities, so let's introduce another garbage disposal over here. That is great. Okay. We still have
Generated. Ready
fuel
to launch.
Fuel generated, ready to launch. Right, Principal Rover, let's freaking go. Let's do it. In order to launch Principal Rover, you need to reallocate the people living in it. The people will become homeless and lose their jobs if there are no vacant houses. Housing required, 150. 150 housing. That's... Right, video game. I gotta be honest, that's quite a lot of housing. That's quite a lot of housing. That's quite a lot of housing. That's gonna be the bulk of it. I don't think... Is there any other area that's got water in that we've discovered? I don't think there is. You know what? I think we just chance it. I think we just chance it, honestly. Just... Oh, we're fine.
3, 2, 1.
Launch.
Brilliant. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Principal Rover is off. Happy days. Fantastic. Excellent. Principal Rover has been upgraded to level 2. Fantastic. Construct communication tower level 2. Yep, we can get that upgraded pretty much immediately, in fact. Also, apparently my money has just gone, like, absolutely through the roof. No idea what I've done to deserve that, but I'm delighted. And we can now add a whole bunch of different extractor units, which is fantastic. Copper extractor. Did that... Oh, my scanning thing is picked up, apparently. Communication plot. We can construct that over there. Also, you'll note the debris is now going to get picked up, which is fantastic. That's going to allow me to maybe go back and do a little bit of additional sort of placement. That is marvelous. Right, so communication tower 2, let's construct it. We're going to need to add a copper constructor. I'm going to have to go and see where the copper is available. Literally right here. Also, we've got this zone that I haven't done anything with. That is worth consideration. Don't get me wrong, it's definitely worth thinking about. Wait for other structures to build. I know, but I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm impatient. Right, cracking. And then we shall get a copper constructor. We do need to be very, very careful about our iron. There's a couple of warnings here, but none of it is mission critical. Just get one. Just get one for now. Now, cemetery, fire station. Is that in recycle units? Where would cemetery be? Recreation? No, probably not.
Arrived.
Yeah, we've got a lot of people.
Attack.
A lot of people that are homeless. Let's go and take care of the vegetable farm. There we go. We're going to use the pesticide. Brilliant. It's going to be used to decontaminate all of that nonsense, which is great. Can I pause for a second and perhaps look at getting like a town hub? We need water somewhere. Is there water anywhere? No, we literally do not have the opportunity to build more. There's no opportunity to build any more housing at the moment. We're gonna have to just deal with the fact that we got 70 people homeless. Health and hygiene and whatnot, that's a big problem. But we can fix that. We can fix that relatively easily if we get on top of our admin situation. Yeah, so fire station. I've literally just built the fire station. That's fine. Let's get the health clinic. Can only be placed in the clean sector. That's fine. Get that over there. What else? Cemetery. Only be placed in an area that has water. That's fine. We'll do that over there. Right, and you need research for your fuel. How do we get this? How do we get research fuel 2? Research fuel for Principal Rover 2. We need to get the research center upgraded. Well, let's see if we can try and do that. Yeah, easy. Easy enough. We do need to bear in mind the fact that our water is definitely not going to be able to keep up. Probably also our electricity is going to fall behind as well. Made a bit of a mess out of that, but it's okay. Water well. Are we maxed out here? Yeah, we're pretty much as good as maxed out there. And there is no other scan. Where's that? Where's that iron mine? Yeah, we'll maintain that one. There's no other area that we can actually get water at the moment. So unless I'm able to squeeze in another water well storage area here, yeah, we're not really going to be able to.
Sector scanned.
Yeah, let's go to the new sector. Let's go to the new sector. Where's the new sector? Aha! Beautiful. Okay, so this solves 2 of our problems. Literally, quite literally in one. Of course we can't. not being able to place units whilst the game is paused is quite deeply frustrating, I would say, actually. Right, so we'll get a town center over here. That's marvelous. I'm a little bit worried about the sewage situation. I'm not going to complain about it, though. We're just going to deal with it. Right, so total food stored, vegetable food production. Unfortunately, we don't have anybody that's starving at the moment, which is great. We've got some food banked. We need to get a grain farm up and running. That's very, very clear. Because if you see, our total consumption is about our total consumption is 3.1, but our total production is only 2.9. So that's less than ideal, I would suggest. Let's go into food units. Let's get a grain farm. Go right over there. Marvelous. Elementary school we need to get. Let's get a elementary school over here. Cracking. And then let's go back to extractor units. 3 of those. Three of those. Sure. I think that's fine. I'm a little bit worried that we're going to need to get ourselves a little bit more sewage processing capability. Let's do recycle units, garbage disposal. Can we squeeze one in there? Oh, yeah, we can. Another one in there. Oh, marvelous. Excellent. Okay, well, that's going to put a little bit of a strain on pretty much everything, but it'll be worth it. It'll absolutely be worth it. Right. Are we going to need more water
New
production?
sector
We are
scanned.
unbelievably going to need more water production. Can you believe that? To be fair, actually very, very believable. In the grand scheme of things, I've doofed that up. I really have doofed that up. I mean, it's going to be fine. That's going to get us more production than consumption, which is great. Happy days. We're going to need to get some more rock as well. We'll do the maintain on the iron mine. That's fine. And then we'll go back and get ourselves some theaters, which are no doubt going to need a recreation center. Now, bets on where this needs to be. Clean sector? Yeah, I would say clean sector. And indeed, that is the case. Okay. We've still got zero bodies in the cemetery, which, as far as I'm concerned, is a record to be proud of. That's great. Right, did we get the research center level 2? We did. Let's get research
Spaceport shuttle arrived.
research fuel level 2. Anything else? What else? Rover flying speed by 2.
New
Health
pest
clinic.
attack.
Number of rovers. Okay, pause. We'll need to address the pest attack in just a second. Don't worry, I'm on it. Rover flying speed, rover carrying capacity, auto services. Maintenance rovers can automatically reach wind power plants. That would all be very, very good. I like that idea a lot. Pesticide level 2? I'm going to take pesticide level 2, presumably because, well, I'm terrified. Terrified of what happens. Use pesticide. Yep. Well, we'll deploy the pesticide. See if that brings it. What's the issue? We've got no water. Yeah, we've got no water. That's fine. We'll get water in a little bit. We're gonna need a little bit more iron. Where's the iron currently? The iron's currently here, but we've got the opportunity to get more iron. Of course, I can't. There we go. Storage units. How many people do we have unemployed? Total unemployed 300. Gosh darn it. I mean, this spaceport is... Can we not turn it off? Can we turn it off, please? I would really, really, really like to turn this off. I would love to flip to manual. I presume that's... Oh, dead bodies detected. Oh my goodness gracious me. Whoa. That's a lot of dead bodies, right? That's a huge number of dead bodies.
New sector scanned.
Are we running out of food? Have we run out of food? Hold on. Pause. Right. I mean, grain production, yeah, that's fine. Hold on. Which one is food production? Food production, total stored food, 8K. Vegetable food production, 3.5. Total usage, 4.1. Maybe there was just a little bit of a sort of Maybe there was an instant where there wasn't the correct amount of food. Let's get, in order to try and fix that, let's get another vegetable farm. Of course, can't build whilst the game is paused. Yeah, I know. High school. I would like to get a high school, actually. We also need to get theaters, which I keep on forgetting to do. Let's go and do the theaters right now. Maintenance department level 2. We'll get the maintenance department upgraded to level 2. Do not have enough iron. We're fixing that. We're fixing a lot of things at the moment, but we're getting there. Brilliant. Rock. Need 34 iron in order to build that structure. That's fine. Right, let's get some more people to the cemetery. We've got 5 people that are homeless. Maintain you. We do have... That's a recreation center. We did build a new town center, didn't we? Communication. Yeah, we did build a new town center. So, let's get 3 of those. Brilliant. And then we need to conduct more maintenance, which is exactly what I'm going to do. Brilliant. And it would be really, really great if we could automate this at some point soon. But that time is, unfortunately, not yet upon us. The good news is that the number of bodies that we've got at the cemetery does go down naturally. They decompose naturally, which is great. You love to see it. You really, really do. Right, we're low on resources. We're low on a whole bunch of stuff, actually. What are we low on? We're low on water. Are we really low on water?
New sector scanned.
I mean, if we're low on, if we're low on water, then we gotta fix that, because that's kind of the crux of everything that we need to be concerned about. What about power units? We got the opportunity for a solar array over here, which I kind of like the idea of. Do that there. Brilliant. Okay. Waiting for other structures to build. Oh, yeah. We got a queue. We need to increase our queue a little bit further. Either way, this is going to fix our water situation. We'll get our solar panels done in just a second. We'll go back to power units. We'll get water. What am I talking about? Get the solar units sorted. Waiting for other structures to build. We got a lot of them. How are we doing for garbage and sewage? Not great, honestly. Not great. Right, that should get us back into positive territory. Iron is still a little sketchy. Let's get some more iron. We'll do that. We'll get this maintenance department upgraded to level 2 as well. Can I do that? Do not have enough 150 power. We're close. And we have a tremendous amount. Production is overwhelmingly there.
Spaceport shuttle arrived.
Oh, please, not another one.
Sector scanned.
Not another one. Well, the new sector being scanned is not a problem. It's just the rest that's the issue. Right, get that upgraded. Launch primary rover level 2. We're almost there with regards to the research, which is marvelous. Maintenance, wind power plant, get that maintained. Cracking, search rover. Yeah, upgrade the primary principal thingy to recharge it, and then that'll be our 3rd communication tower. And that's actually like miles away from everything else. Presumably that's going to give us access to uranium and the like, which I'm very, very much looking forward to. I would really quite value the opportunity to get a larger research queue. That would be great. The good news is, though, is that funds are not a problem at the present moment. Which brings me a great deal of happiness, actually. Very, very large amount of happiness. Right, we okay for rock? Production is not quite there. I'm going to get maybe one more rock processor. The problem is, as soon as we've balanced everything, everything sort of goes out of kilter. Yeah, research has been completed, marvelous, and we are officially on the countdown to get what we need. Right, copper, we good for copper? Consumption for copper has spiked, but I can only assume that that is due to the solar panels potentially needing copper, yeah, to be replaced. Which makes sense, I suppose. On some sort of, like, you know, some level. We only, to be fair, have one copper thing. We can get a couple more. Right. Let's see if we can try and maybe turn our attention to people momentarily. Garbage is building up. It's not quite in the streets, but it's definitely there. Now, I would like to get a storage unit for water, which we can build
Research completed.
here. Yeah, so let's get
Pest attack.
new pest attack. Oh, it's rock. I keep forgetting it's rock, not it's rock, not water that we need in order to conduct our recycling. Hold on, pause. Let me go and see. Infected by type 1. There we go. Pest attack has been dealt with. Rock processor, brilliant. Brilliant. Apartment, maintain. Maintain everything. Maintain everything. Everything is maintained. That is marvelous. We've got enough of everything with the exception of a little bit of soil. That's fine. Iron storage. You know what? Let's ditch the iron storage there. Ditch the iron storage and give me the recycling zone instead. I think I really value that more. I think I value that more now. I definitely value it more in terms of... I don't even think that I can rotate this, to be honest. I don't think I can rotate it. Don't quote me on that, though.
Shuttle arrived.
More people. Okay, well... We can only deal with what we can deal with. Let's pause and take stock of what's going on. Resource production increases the production of rock by 20%, power by 20%, water usage for mines. That would be good. I'll take both of these. But what I'm really looking for is anything to get waste down. Yeah, garbage reduction would be really, really nice. Yeah, can we seek perhaps an upgrade to the research center? No, we need to upgrade the principal rover. To be fair, I think that's kind of what we're going to be faced with most of the time. We're going to be faced with the reality that if we want to progress anywhere, we're going to have to get more principal rover upgrades, which I am not against. That is it's the way of progression. I'm quite happy to... Whoa. It's a fire. It's a fire. We got a firefighter. Let's get a firefighter over here. Go, 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 go. Spray water. Right, all over it. Brilliant. It's been defired. Fantastic. New pest attack. We will go and deal with that in just a sec. Let's maintain this first. Vegetable farm. Use pesticide. Deploy the pesticide. Marvelous. Are we okay for food, by the way? Yeah, we've actually got plenty of food. We've actually got plenty of food. Brilliant. Okay, good. Get that in there. How far are we off from getting our principal rover upgraded? Not actually a million miles away, which is pretty nice. I would like to get a little bit more soil. Let's have a little look at a soil extractor. Unfortunately, that
Research completed.
yeah, it doesn't look like that's going anywhere anytime soon. Can't place over debris or rocks. We have anything over here that we can stick some stuff in? I think we can, actually. I think we can. I think we can do this. I think we can do this.
Dead bodies detected.
Not dead bodies. Okay. Right over there. Let's go and fix the dead bodies, shall we? And we'll see what else is happening. Right. Cemetery. Cemetery.
Spaceport.
Cemetery.
Arrived.
Cemetery. Maintain. Maintain. Are we okay for food? Yeah, we got 10k food stored, so that's fine. Okay, we got 22 people that are currently out of out of the area. What did I say we needed? We needed more soil and we needed more rock. Well, rock we can get here. Can we get more than one? Oh, that's really, really irritating. Soil, I mean, we can look to get another soil processor, but I'm pretty certain that we can only build it in this sector. If that's the case, then that's the case. There we go. Yield harvested, marvelous. Food is plentiful. Food is plentiful. Nobody is starving. What's the issue? Elementary uneducated, high school uneducated. Is that because the thingy hasn't been maintained? To be fair, there's quite a lot of maintenance activities that I just like do not have the ability to.
Dead bodies detected.
There we go. There we go. Yeah, there's quite a lot of things that I just do not have the will or inclination to go and deal with. Wind plant auto maintenance. Let's do well auto maintenance. Let's do. Yeah, I mean that's going to be done in like no time at all. So we might as well sort of celebrate that, and then we don't have to worry about it for a while. God, I would really like to stop this flipping spaceport from bringing more people down. Do I just destroy it? The problem is, yeah, unit cannot be deleted. The problem is that, yeah, it's got a lot of dependencies, right? It's got a lot of dependencies, right? Soil. Hold on. Zoom out. Let's have a little look at soil. Where can we get soil? We can get soil here. Oh, I did already build one of them. There we go. Let's get that built. So that's going to give us plentiful amounts of soil. Still no sight of any gold. We're fine for everything else. Technically, although I would stress that we're a little bit low on the old iron. Can't upgrade the research center, unfortunately. I don't think that we can get another one. Yeah, we can't build a second research center, which is a little bit of a shame. We can do a city tour, though.
Completed.
Aha! Look at that. Look at that. Okay, I hope I don't get any negative modifiers for. Oh. Well, I gotta be honest. This is a very, very scenic flight that I don't usually. This is a level of interesting detail that I don't usually expect from city builders spent or set on other worlds. How many checkpoints actually are there? Any over there? No, that's our rover over yonder. Is this the last one? I don't know what the checkpoint actually does. No idea.
New pest attack.
Cool. Well, there we go. We did it. We did it. We did it. Pest attack. Let's destroy the pest attack. Brilliant. We got it. So yeah, maintenance. What other maintenance can we get? Let's get auto iron maintenance, and then we'll try and manually do some of these things. I mean, it's a bit of a faff to do. It's probably easier if I just go around the. There we go. Go around and queue it up. I wonder, can we get another maintenance building? We can get another maintenance building. We might as well do that. Either that or upgrade the current one. No, we can't do that until we got the principal rover upgraded. Definitely can't hurt to have another maintenance building, for sure. Go, brilliant. Maintain. 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 Still more to do. Still more to do. There's always more to do, but that's fine. That's fine. In the grand scheme of things, I don't think that we can complain altogether too much about that. Right, I would like to get some more colony units. We are...
Shuttle arrived.
We are rather stretched, I would suggest, for resources at the moment.
Research completed.
Education-wise, what's going on education-wise? Elementary uneducated, high school uneducated. Let's fix that. Let's fix that right now. Of course, we can't build whilst the game is flipping paused, can we? Right. I don't think we even have a high school, to be honest, do we? Okay. That's cool. Happy with that. Recreation. People are unhappy because the theaters aren't being repaired. That's a-okay. Maintenance department level 1. Let's get this upgraded to level 2.
Dead
Easy peasy.
bodies detected.
Oh, again, so grim. So grim. Right, let's queue up auto farm maintenance. That's true too. Anything else that I would like to get? Pesticide storage? Maybe that might be good. Manually employ more colonists.
Completed.
Every citizen works 5 extra years. Being able to manually vary employment would be nice. Increases the production of rock by 20%. I'll take that, to be honest. I'll take that. Don't think we can really complain altogether too much about what's going on there. We'll do it. I could also upgrade houses, actually. Upgrade the town hall building. Sure, let's do it. Why not? I don't know how much it's going to cost per... Yeah, actually, we'll do all of these.
Fuel generated. Ready to launch.
There we go. Upgrade. Upgrade. And upgrade. Yeah, a pretty expensive upgrade on the whole, but definitely worth it.
3, 2, 1. Launch.
Brilliant. And you know what? Give me a tour. I go up? Can I... no. I want to go up and see the rocket. I can't go up that much, unfortunately. It's a very, very unfortunate situation. Oh, my lordy. Look at this chunky boy. Holy cow. Look at the size of that. Well, that's a Rover. I mean, that's like... Holy cow. Look at the size of that. Oh, my lordy. Okay, what else do we have to build? Security station. Interesting. I'll get it. We need 20 gold in order to build the structure. Of course we do. Of course we do. It could never be so simple. It could never be so simple, right? Gold storage. Gold's not available in this sector. Let me guess it's going to be available in this sector down here. It will be available in this sector once we nab. Sector not searched, but it will be searched. It will be searched momentarily. Won't it, video game?
Research completed.
There we go. You juice up the scanning robot, and then immediately will be scanned. Brilliant. And then we'll see where gold is available. Oh, what do you know? It's available right there. How handy. It's almost as if that was...
Bodies detected. Spaceport shuttle arrived.
There is quite... To be fair, there is quite a lot of stuff happening. There's quite a lot of stuff happening. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, let's slow it down a little bit because I do kind of want to make sure that things aren't going crazily badly wrong in the base. The good news is that I upgraded all of this stuff. I don't think we've got any, like, real major supply issues. Iron is a little low. Water is fine. Power is okay for now, but will need to be upgraded. But again, it's pretty easy for us to change the power situation. If we go into power units, there we go. Yeah, like that'll be totally fine. Yeah, that's absolutely above adequate. More than happy with that. Let's go back into extractor units. Let's go iron mine. See if we can try and get more
Scanned.
iron somewhere. Yeah, okay, we'll get that built in just a second. But for trade center, where does that fit in? Right, trade center. Where do we plonk that? Is it in a clean? Yeah, it's right there. Perfect. Okay, sewage, recreation. I mean, can we maybe even just like fix recreation? A circus, recreation per minute. Need 40 iron. Seriously? I tell you what, something that I should be doing that I'm just literally not doing is just upgrading these buildings, right? All these iron mines, right? Let's just get Please upgrade the iron storage building. Whatever. You get the picture. Upgrade the iron storage building. That's iron storage. Let's get that upgraded as well. We'll go back into 4 times speed. And then we'll just get all of the... We'll get all of them upgraded. Why the heck not? The more the merrier, as far as I'm concerned.
Fire detected.
Okay, stop. Fire in the soil processor. Go. Dead bodies in the apartment. Cemetery. 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 Beautiful. Okay, we need to add an air purifier next, which is...
Research completed.
in here? Can we... hold on. If we have a little look at the overlay, we can see... yeah, pollution is most in this sector. This sector? I suppose it doesn't really matter, does it? I mean, it doesn't, I don't get the impression that it makes a huge, tremendous deal of difference. We're already building 2. Maybe cancel that one. Whatever. Right, we're building a circus. We're building a circus when we get the iron. And so we need... oh, God, where's the fire? Copper extractor? We don't have any other firefighting brigade things.
New
Quick.
sector scanned.
You do not have a service unit. Not yet. Not yet. God, I hope we're going to be able to get the firefighter back over here at some point soon. It's only a copper extractor, to be fair. I mean, it's not the end of the world. Well, I think we're going to lose the copper extractor.
Detected.
Fire at the vegetable farm. Okay. Why were we not able to... why were we not able to... okay, whatever. Who knows? Who knows? Don't know why we weren't able to dispatch to that area over there. Brilliant. Okay, can I go and get some more research done? Auto services really seem to me to be the ideal point of progress. Get that upgraded. Brilliant. Let's get the iron mines all upgraded. Brilliant. Upgrade, 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 upgrade. Let's go. Let's go. Is that it for iron? I think that might be it for iron. That's rock over yonder. We will need to get a rock processor upgraded, so don't really see any reason not to. It needs fuel research. I'm happy to do a little bit of fuel research. Very happy to do a little bit of fuel research.
Bodies detected.
God, the way that it says dead bodies. Very, very ominous, I gotta be honest. Research center. We're getting a completely new research center.
Scanned.
Completely new research center from the ground up. Marvelous. Also, I've ended up with like an absolutely obscene amount of money. I haven't done anything to get it. Like there is the ability to trade now, which is fine. Do I care? I'm not sure that I really do. I did build that trade center. Yeah, I did build the trade center. It's good. I mean, you know, happy days. I'm delighted. I'm not actually sure that it makes a blind bit of difference, to be honest. But there we go, I suppose. Communication tower. Can I upgrade the communication tower? No. Pest attack at the grain farm. Brilliant. Upgraded to level 3. Please upgrade the iron storage building. Oh, don't you worry, video game. I will. I will. Let's freaking go. I'm all in on the iron, frankly.
Spaceport shuttle arrived.
Good. Good. Glad. We're going to need to get the town center upgraded here if we want to make things work. Brilliant. And then we'll get some upgrades all around. Man, I tell you what, getting level 2 and level 3 iron, I mean, that was a pretty stupid idea. I don't know why I didn't do that before. But I didn't, so there we go. Auto maintenance, yeah, probably auto maintenance is worth it. The research queue is just so derisorily stupid. I mean, it really is bad. My people are, they're not too unhappy. There's a lot of garbage sort of that's been piled up, but to be honest, I mean, you know, we have a functioning society, regardless of how much garbage is piling up in the streets. Either way, I think this is gonna wrap up the episode for us, ladies and gents. I feel like we got through the vast majority of the content of the game. I don't know that, but I'm thinking that we gave it a fair shake, and we got through most of the buildings. There's a few more buildings that we need to go through, but most of them, as I say, I mean, stuff like university, I think it's pretty self-explanatory what that actually does. Anyway, gonna wrap this one up for now. Thank you ever so much for watching. Check out the game down below if you're interested. Check out the Patreon also if you want to help make videos that is possible. But for now, and from me, I've been Noble Potato. I'll see you next time. Bye.